So today we're going to be going over how to best use our Generation UCAN products before, during, and after your activity. For before and during your activity, we have our pomegranate blueberry, we have our lemonade, and we have our plain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to my blender bottle, in which we recommend that you use this. You don't have to use it, but we have a little blender ball that's in the bottle here, and it really does make for the best consistency. But you can definitely have a sport bottle. You can mix it up in a high-powered blender like this, and you can get a good consistency as well. I just prefer this. So what I'm going to do, take off the top, put your water in first. And one of the questions that I get is, Chris, how much water do I put in? So for me, I like to put in 8 ounces of water. Now, my feeling has always been start with less, and then you could always add more if the consistency is too thick for you. And remember, we do have our ingredient in here called superstarch, so it is pretty thick, and you do need to shake it up pretty well. And so for people that want a thinner consistency, you can just add more water. So I'm just going to pour this in here. Make sure you do it kind of slow. I'm going to put the top back on. And I'm going to give it a good shake. And there's the consistency that you'll get with 8 ounces of water. Now that we have our pomegranate blueberry flavor mixed up in our blender bottle here, I want to discuss with you a little bit about our recommendations that we have for how long I'm going to be taking it prior to my activity. That's one of the biggest questions that we get. How long do I take it before? So, on our package you'll see that it says to take it 30 minutes before. The reason that we have 30 minutes before is because it takes at least 30 minutes to digest in your system before you can really get the benefits from it. However, the first time you're trying it, start with 45 minutes out, just because you never know how long it might take for you to digest our product. You've already taken your Pom Blue before you went for your workout. So now a lot of people have asked us, can we also take it during? And the answer is yes. And the other answer is it depends on you. So if you feel that you need some more UCAN, if you're going 90 minutes to 2 hours, maybe even longer than that, in any of your workouts, any activity that you're participating in, there's no problem at all in taking UCAN during, and actually we have quite a few athletes that do. For after the workout, what we usually recommend are our vanilla and chocolate flavors, because they have some added protein to both of those flavors, and that's really good for muscle recovery. It's also important to note that there's 30 grams of superstarch in all of our product flavors. So what does that mean? That means that you can actually take our vanilla and our chocolate before you work out as well. That's definitely a preference. It's up to you. We actually have some sport dietitians that recommend taking the chocolate or the vanilla before, just because they feel like their athletes should have some protein in their systems before they go out for some long bouts of physical activity. Before I did about 8 ounces of water. I'm going to do a little bit more, just because of the protein in here. I feel like you need a little bit more water to mix it up. So that's about 12 ounces. So I'm just going to shake it up. And then if you want to take a look at the consistency here, this is it. And so I'm just going to put the top back on. And that's it. Really delicious and really good for you.
Giddy up and go.